Bill Gates, welcome to Australia and thank you for your time. We're going to talk aid, but I must ask you, why holiday in Sydney? Why is this your city of choice?
Well, Sydney's a great place, and it's summer here, and my family hasn't spent a lot of time, so they thought it'd be fun to come down and see some of the neat places around Australia and get some time in Sydney.
Having a fun time so far?
Yeah, I wish it was a tiny bit warmer, but it hasn't been too bad.
There's been a report in the United States recently that you were considering a return to Microsoft, away from your philanthropist course since 2006. What can you tell us? Would you be keen to go back to the old job, or are you committed where you are now?
Well, I made the transition to work full-time on the foundation, and that'll be what I do the rest of my life. I'm part-time involved at Microsoft, including even being in touch this week to give some of my advice. But that's not going to change. The foundation requires all of my energy, and we feel we're having great impact, picking good scientists, able to look at what's working, what's not working. So part-time Microsoft, but full-time foundation for all my future.
And enjoying it?
Oh, absolutely. I love my work at Microsoft. Now that I'm getting to know mosquito experts, like the people at Monash, or banana experts like the people at Queenstown, I love all this work, and I love seeing that, hey, we're really having an impact.
Steve Jobs, in some pretty unkind comments, suggested you were, a better philanthropist than you were a software developer or similar. Was he right? Are you a very good philanthropist, or was he being too unkind, do you think?
Well, certainly Steve was brilliant. I enjoyed working with him on Mac software. I enjoyed competing with him. Because the Microsoft machines outsold his machines by a lot, he was always kind of tough on Microsoft, but that's fine. He was a brilliant person. Our work at Microsoft was super successful for all good reasons, but Steve made huge contributions, and he actually in his last few years was a lot kinder than that, but over the years he did say some tough things.
Are you a user of his technology, by the way? Or?
No, I...
Somebody said to me, make Bill Gates get his phone out of his pocket. I won't do that, but I mean, are you a user of his technology?
No, there are fantastic Windows phones, which I happen to use. There's fantastic Windows devices for all kinds of things, so I'm the most avid Microsoft user you'll meet.
Big debate in this country about our national broadband network. The Economist says this country, far away from any other country around the world, is taking a big government risk, sinking $36 billion into building a national broadband network. Do you say too much money, or do you say go for it, Australia, that's a good thing?
Yeah, I don't know enough to really take a side on this issue. It's definitely good to have a broadband network. And how you get there, whether you use private company competition like Korea did, or whether you use government policies like some countries are, that's a tough one. As you get out to the more remote areas, the economics get very difficult. In the urban areas, private market competition can usually do a very, very good job and cover most of the people. So it's really the different approaches mostly have to do with the remote regions. I haven't stayed up to date on the dynamics of this one, but however you get there, broadband is a wonderful tool.
Bill Gates, you've been very generous with your time. Thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you.